If you've ever wondered how apps talk to each other or why your favorite services work seamlessly across devices, the answer usually comes down to 3 letters: API. It's one of those tech buzzwords you hear thrown around, but what does it actually mean? That's what we're going to break down in this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps this small channel grow. API stands for Application Programming Interface, and while that might sound dry and technical, it's actually one of the most important pieces of technology shaping the modern internet. Without APIs, most of the apps and websites you use every day simply wouldn't work. Let's start with a simple analogy. Imagine you're at a restaurant. You sit at your table and you want food from the kitchen, but you can't just walk in and start cooking for yourself. You need a waiter who takes your order, delivers it to the kitchen, and brings back the finished dish. In the world of computing, the API is like that waiter. It's the middleman that lets one piece of software order services or data from another piece of software, without needing to know all the messy details of how it's put together in the background. So when your weather app shows you tomorrow's forecast, it's not calculating that data itself. Instead, it calls an API provided by a weather service. Your app says, "Give me the weather for London tomorrow," and the API delivers the result. The app doesn't care how the weather service gathers data from satellites and sensors, it just cares that the API brings back the right forecast. And this model is everywhere. When you log into a website using your Google or Facebook account, that's an API at work. When you pay for something online with PayPal, Stripe, or Apple Pay, it's APIs moving the money behind the scenes. When you order an Uber, the app isn't just magic. It's talking to APIs for maps, payments, location tracking, and messaging, all at once. APIs are the invisible glue that connect apps, platforms, and devices into the seamless experiences we take for granted. Technically speaking, an API is a set of rules and protocols. It defines how two pieces of software can talk to each other, what data can be requested, and what format the responses come in. The most common type you'll hear about today is a web API, which uses HTTP, the same protocol as most websites. Historically, APIs weren't always web-based. In the early days of computing, APIs were used locally, one program on your computer talking to another. Over time, as the internet grew, APIs evolved into a way for software across the world to connect. By the mid-2000s, companies like Amazon, eBay, and Google started exposing parts of their services publicly, sparking the API economy. Suddenly, startups could build on top of other companies' infrastructure instead of reinventing what's already there. That's how entire app ecosystems like the iPhone's App Store became possible. APIs don't just make apps work better, they've transformed entire industries. Think about travel booking. In the old days, you'd have to visit airline websites one by one, or even call them. Today, platforms like Skyscanner or Expedia use airline APIs to pull ticket prices from dozens of sources instantly. Without APIs, comparison sites wouldn't exist. The same goes for fintech. Banking APIs are what allow apps like Revolut or Mint to connect directly to your account, track spending, and send you notifications. And because APIs expose certain functions to the outside world, they also create new ecosystems. Twitter, for example, became so powerful partly because it opened its API to developers early on. That allowed third-party apps, analytics tools, and even bots to connect directly to Twitter's platform. Google Maps did the same thing. By opening its API, it allowed thousands of businesses to embed maps into their apps and websites. This massively expanded Google's reach. In fact, if you've ever used a food delivery app, the map you see is usually running on Google Maps' API. Even governments are embracing APIs. The UK's Open Banking Initiative, for instance, requires major banks to provide secure APIs so customers can easily share financial data with approved apps. This has fueled a wave of innovation in budgeting tools, lending platforms, and financial analytics. Also, healthcare systems are experimenting with APIs to share patient data safely between hospitals and doctors, improving care coordination. These examples show how APIs are no longer just a developer's tool, they're becoming a public infrastructure layer for entire economies. There's also the business side to this too. APIs aren't always free. Many companies now sell access to their APIs as a product. For example, Amazon Web Services makes billions offering cloud APIs for storage, machine learning, and computing power. OpenAI itself runs on APIs. You don't download ChatGPT to your laptop, you call the OpenAI API, and it streams the results back to you. For businesses, APIs are a way to open up their technology to others, whilst also creating significant new revenue streams. Now, APIs might sound like the perfect solution to everything, but they're not without risks. Because APIs act as doorways into systems, if they're not secured properly, they can be exploited. Hackers often target APIs to steal data or overload systems with requests. In fact, API security is one of the fastest growing areas of cybersecurity, because so many breaches in recent years have come from poorly secured APIs. Facebook's infamous 2018 data scandal, where user information was exposed through third-party apps, happened because of how APIs were used. From a performance perspective, APIs can also add complexity. If an app is relying on 10 different APIs and one of them goes down, suddenly the whole experience breaks. We've all seen websites that say something like "can't load content right now," and that's because the API it depends on is failing. That's why monitoring APIs is such a huge part of modern DevOps. Companies use tools that constantly check if APIs are responding correctly and within time limits. Some even use AI to predict when an API might fail based on traffic spikes or unusual patterns. The reliability of APIs isn't just a technical issue anymore, it's a business one. If an API outage costs a company millions in lost transactions or consumer frustration, you can bet it's taken very seriously behind the scenes. But even with these challenges, APIs are only becoming more important. The modern trend in software development is called microservices architecture. Instead of building one giant application that does everything, companies are breaking them down into small independent services that communicate through APIs. That makes them easier to update, scale, and deploy. It's like building with smaller bricks instead of pouring one massive block of concrete. APIs are the connectors that let all those bricks click together. And it doesn't stop there. The rise of the Internet of Things is making APIs even more critical. Think about smart homes. Your thermostat talks to your phone, your lights talk to Alexa, your security camera talks to your cloud storage. None of this would work without APIs enabling those devices to speak the same language. The more connected devices we have, the more APIs are working silently in the background to make it all run smoothly. So the next time you open an app and it just works, your Uber arrives, your payment goes through, your photos upload, or your weather forecast updates, it's worth remembering that there's probably an API behind the scenes making that possible. You don't see them, and most people don't even know they exist. But APIs are the invisible backbone of modern technology. Without them, the connected digital world we take for granted wouldn't exist. In short, an API is just a way for one piece of software to talk to another. But in practice, it's the foundation for everything from social media and e-commerce to finance, healthcare, and smart homes. They make apps faster to build, more powerful to use, and more connected than ever. So when you hear the term API, don't think of it as some obscure technical thing. Think of it as the waiter in the digital restaurant, taking requests, delivering results, and making the whole system work without you ever seeing what's going on in the kitchen. What do you think should be done to improve the security of APIs? Let me know down in the comments, and please do subscribe if you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.